Hi friends, welcome to my channel. We are back with another reading for today. I hope you guys have been enjoying the readings. I see your likes, shares, comments, DMs. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all your engagement, because we are officially remonetized. If you haven't heard in my last video, thank you. Okay, today's video is going to be messages from your person. What do they want to tell you, okay, about how they're feeling, what's going on in the connection, their perspective on things. I'll try to get as much context about who this person could be and what's going on, and then we'll get some objective advice at the end, okay? So we have these overhead selections. The only reason why this pile is covered is because I don't want to get demonetized by, you know, the boob area that's exposed in that card. But go ahead and choose intuitively, choose based on the artwork, choose based on the timestamps, and meet me in your selection, okay? All right, pile one, welcome to your selection, okay? My beloved. Immediately, this is what they want to tell you. This is exactly a message, and is that though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing, okay? And that is beautiful. And the best thing that I can tell you in this situation is, if you believe that you and your person are united spiritually, then they will manifest physically, okay? This person wants you to know that, very, very much so, okay? So let's see. This reading was actually inspired by this new deck that I got. It's called Twin Flame Ascension, okay? So let's hop into it, why don't we? What does this person want to tell you? And let's see, what's going on in your connection first, okay? I'm going to get messages from my divine counterparts as well. That's what I was just grabbing. So let's see, pile one, what's going on? Okay. The generator. Stay grounded. Okay. Your energetic vibration is elevating, so it is important that you stay grounded. As you maneuver through life situations, collecting soul fragments along the way, they will help you remain in balance. Staying centered harnesses the power to generate high frequency energy, which is used to create greater purpose. The generator card indicates that your inner masculine needs to stand up, speak up, and show up for your inner feminine desires. This will help you stay empowered while remaining in balance. Feeling secure from within will attract the energetic presence of your divine masculine's energy and opening you up to receiving their support in the physical world. Their magnetic presence will provide a strong foundation to bring your creative intelligence into reality. Practice finding stillness amid the chaos. This helps your inner cosmos stay in harmonic balance as you align with the essence of who you are becoming. Connect with nature, walk barefoot in the grass, practice visualization to anchor your inner light to the Mother Earth, and meditate on a regular basis, okay? This is really, really important, because I feel like the biggest issue that you guys, you know, what may have caused the separation may have been insecurity, right? And because you may have not been grounded, you may not have been feeling secure to the earth, this is what cascaded you guys apart, and this is what's driving your masculine away, or is stopping your inner feminine desire from like manifesting in your reality, okay? That's the biggest thing that I'm seeing is here in your situation with your person. Okay, maybe you started to get a little ungrounded in this situation, or there was like a disconnection. Okay, there was a disconnection from reality. Yes, we have joy. Okay, I definitely feel like the beautiful part about what's going on in your connection with your person is that both of you guys, even if you are apart, it's like you still can find the joy in the situation with them. Okay, we're not going to get too much context because I definitely want to get into what they're saying, but I definitely want to just give you some practical advice on how to bring this connection into union, because this definitely is a connection where you both are ascending together. This is what divine connections are, okay? And a lot of like, and then we have Taurian energy, which is a very like earthy energy, grounded energy. And the best thing that you can do in this situation is to stay grounded, stay direct, stay alert, stay present, okay? Focus on the things that bring you joy so that you don't feel insecure without this person. The generator energy also was about standing up, speaking up, and showing up for your feminine desires, right? For your things that bring you joy. So maybe there is like a situation where you're needing to like fight for this connection, okay? Fight for this connection. And don't, I'm hearing don't lose your man. Don't lose your woman, like don't lose your person, okay? And speak how you feel is what I'm hearing, okay? Yeah. So shadow aspects of the queen coming out. All right, so a separation may have been driven by some shadow aspects that may arose in you because you were not grounded and not feeling secure, okay? Something felt challenging to you. Maybe you felt like your authority was challenged, or you became impatient, you became controlling, you became demanding, and maybe this is what drove a separation between the two of you, okay? So I'm not sure like exactly the situation, but I definitely feel like use your power and use your authority in a positive way, because I'm definitely feeling like your inner masculine energy is being balanced, and this is about like your ability to bring your dreams into fruition with a lot of like compassion, okay? A lot of compassion, a lot of patience, and a lot of joy, okay? So let's see what this person wants to say to you right now, okay? Let's get messages right away and see what this person wants to say to you, Power One. Okay. I'm immature. All eyes on you. Back off. And I need to heal now, okay? So I definitely feel like this separation is for healing, okay? This person feels like they're immature, or they're lacking like maturation that stifles their growth and development. Maybe they're struggling with communication skills. Maybe something that you did, that was perceived as, challenging, controlling, and demanding. This person, they didn't know how to communicate effectively about that, or they took it the wrong way, and they started to be like, both of you started to become defensive. Maybe when some kind of needs or circumstances were not being met in this situation, okay? Actually, I'm going to shift these over quite a bit. Let's see what's going on here, Power One. Okay. That's what we have from your person, what they really, really want to say to you, okay? Now, even if they are like physically apart from you, which I get from majority of you in this collective that they are, this person is watching you, and they're watching you seek joy, establish joy. This person could be a earth sign energy, towards Virgo. Strong Taurian energy here. But they feel like they're feeling some kind of abandonment issues, that have stifled their maturation, okay? They feel like you're curing them in some type of way. They're watching you. All eyes on you. Everybody's watching you, actually. And I feel like, you know, you might be the star, or there's like a restoration of your joy, okay? You are like this regal feminine energy that, you know, represents so much desire. Like, you guys, like, there is a lot of desire between the two of you. But they feel like, you know, your overbearing nature is like something about you. This person, I feel like the biggest message that they want to let you know today is that you have been extremely overbearing, and maybe not extremely, I don't want to be so, you know, dramatic, but it definitely feels like this person is immature, and they're like back off. Like, I don't need anybody controlling and demanding things from me. I'm not exactly sure what this person feels like they need to heal from. Let me get one more for representing a counterpart, okay? My viewers, proud one's person, please. What are they feeling like they need to heal right now? Okay. I feel like your authority is very present, okay? You're very much so the authority in this situation with this person. But it definitely, you might have the vision, right? You know, for this connection, for what you guys are meant to do together. If this is a twin flame or soulmate connection, you guys definitely have a purpose and shared dreams and shared goals with one another, okay? And I feel like what you do, your vision that may not be conceivable to this person, you know, I feel like what you have been maybe demanding and trying to control in this situation has not yet been conceived by this person, is not perceptible to this person. And I feel like you have been proclaiming this vision, and you do it with such, like, you have like such a benevolent authority, and you know that whatever, you know, you're trying to achieve here in this connection, in this collaboration, this union, this partnership or alliance is not in regard for your personal gain. So I feel like maybe, you know, you have been demanding or trying to control a situation because you want to, you know, make progress towards this vision, or you want to see this vision unfold, but this was perceived as it was not taken the right way by your person, okay? They actually, instead of, they weren't mature enough to, like, they didn't have a clear perception of you or the situation, so they became defensive. And maybe, you know, or maybe, you know, their perception or their judgment was clear, and maybe you were being arrogant, controlling, and demanding, and overbearing. And this person is telling you that you kind of need to back off because the timing isn't right now, and they need to heal more of their, you know, abandonment issues that's been stifling them, okay? That's been preventing them from, you know, having greater joy, that's been preventing them from, you know, being more grounded, okay? I feel like the best thing that you can do for this person, you know, because they are watching you, is to be very direct about your views, be very direct about your beliefs, and try to make your vision very clear to this person, okay? I definitely don't think that this connection is over, but it's definitely like a timing issue that may have been challenging this connection, okay, Power One? So let's see here. What's going on in this connection? This person wants to say to Power One, okay? They need you to kind of let go of the reins a little bit so that they can heal, okay? And that they can, you know, learn their lessons on their own. You can't control how this situation unfolds. You can't control how quickly this person moves. So let's see what was really going on that was causing you to act like this, okay? Let's see what's going on, Part One. have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. Ooh, okay. We have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. And we have the Six of Cups reversed. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor reversed, okay? So, this person is, you know, with the Emperor in the reverse, this person is definitely prone to maybe some abusive tendencies, okay? And this is what they're healing. They're healing their, their nature, okay? That inclines them to abuse, you know, people, animals, or the environment. With this Nine of Wands in the reverse, it also feels like this person, they may have a position of leadership themselves. With that Emperor, they may be a father, but I definitely feel like with the Nine of Wands, this represents this person with the immaturity and they need to heal now. This Nine of Wands represents more of a paranoia and an inner struggle that this person is dealing with, okay? And this is rooted, this is a significant delay here with the Eight of Wands. And this is rooted in, you know, this person's past, their beliefs, their memories, their childhood. Maybe even this person may have grown up in a family violence. This is something that you can't control, or you have to allow this person to move out of, you know, whatever situations they've been living out in the past, okay? I'm not sure, this could even be like a relationship that they're still in, or, you know, partnerships, other situations that didn't work out, that they are still kind of hung up over even, and this person still has not healed from those situations. But I don't feel like, you know, it's not a huge like third-party energy here. It's mostly that this person has a tremendous amount of inner struggle that's rooted in them, their inability to move on from the past. What they want to tell you is that they're so like, they're struggling so much to stay grounded. They're struggling so much to stay connected to reality. This person, it definitely feels like there may even be trauma here, or, you know, there is like a battle that this person, you know, can't really share, you know, with you, around their ability to accept your love, or to accept this vision from unfolding. I also feel like for some of them, if they own a business, or if they have any kind of brand about them, this person, they're such a, if they're an entrepreneur at all, they're such a visionary, okay? They definitely have like a very beautiful and brilliant perspective. And this person, you know, it feels like they know that, you know, what has inspired their vision, or what has inspired your vision, is maybe some of the inner struggles or troubles that they have faced in their life. But that doesn't mean that they are fully healed from those situations, okay? Let's get some more information about this. Clarifying the Nine of Wands here. Yes, the World in the reverse. Going back to that timing situation, the person wants to let you know that they're not finished in a cycle here, okay? Their cycle of facing their inner struggles, particularly around what is blocking the connection, is not, you know, completed, okay? They're lacking closure. Like I was said, they're lacking closure in certain aspects of their life, which means that they are unable to move on from certain situations. They haven't matured past certain situations, dynamics, and behavioral patterns, especially. It feels like mostly like behavioral patterns that are destructive, that this person cannot evolve beyond, because they're still acting out of abandonment issues from their childhood or when they were younger, okay? Clarifying the Eight of Wands, what's going on in this, you know, what does this person want to tell Part 1? We have Cancerian energy in the reverse, okay? So, you know, that's fourth house energy, and Cancers are known for being nurturing, sensitive, and caring. And I feel like even if you know, if you shift it out, the worst thing that you can do with this person is to shift out of this nurturing energy, because it feels like, especially with the fourth house, this could surround their body, their relationship with their mother, their home life, okay? What this person is really struggling with is issues that were, codependent behaviors that may have been developed when they were a child. Okay, so the same lifetime that it took for them to develop into this struggle, it's not going to immediately be, resolved, right? And I definitely feel like you're helping to cure this person. You're helping to heal this person. They want you to know that, okay? They want you to know that your direct communication, your beautiful belief system, the joy that you experience from doing everything that you love, your groundedness is helping them heal issues around their body image, heal issues around, peaceful home lives, okay? Peaceful relationships in general, okay? What does this person want to tell you, Power One? Clarifying the Six of Cups. Give me more information around this living in the past, okay? The Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Oh my gosh, okay. All right. I feel like the issue that you may be having with this person, they're not giving back, okay? They're not giving back. They're not reciprocating, okay? So if you are controlling or demanding, or you're like, constantly reaching out, constantly like trying to, get this back, because I feel like you have this vision of this beautiful connection unfolding, right? You can see what this could be, and you can have hope for this situation, but it feels like this person, they have just not been reciprocating at all, okay? And this might sound weird, but it feels like this person, they have never had like a healthy relationship where there was a even exchange of, there was give and take, right? And I feel like, this may be situations that this person has unresolved where they were giving too much, okay? I feel like this may, a lot of situations when people get hurt by situations, they end up taking on that same hurt, and they end up, becoming the hurt, right? If that makes sense. And the biggest issue with this Taurian energy is this person's beliefs, okay? Their beliefs about what is possible for themselves. And for some of them, they just never had a relationship that was so nurturing, sensitive, and caring. So it's like they don't really know how to give back in this situation with you. And I feel like this person is just lacking closure on those connections that were, one-sided, okay? Whether, they were the ones that weren't reciprocating, or it was, whatever person or, thing that they were associated with. This person really wants to tell you that right now they can't give to you, okay? They can't reciprocate to you, okay? Because they're living in the past, and this is rooted in, their beliefs. Their beliefs are outdated, okay? Their beliefs are not, a current reflection of what is actually happening in reality. This person, I definitely feel like with the Six of Pentacles right now, they're not giving to you, and this is very abusive. So, you can't keep giving to a dynamic that is not pouring, the same nurturing, caring, and sensitivity that you are, right? Stay grounded about this situation. Don't get caught up in your longing and hope for the situation, and the vision of the situation, your imagination, or daydreaming about this person, because this is a significant blockage that I'm seeing, is that this person, they haven't been able to come to reality, okay? They have not been able to come to reality. And it's funny because I'm not sure, I hate to say stuff like this because I don't want to make you become bothered, but it feels like when we are met with someone who is just so giving and so charitable and so nurturing, it's like we're unable to appreciate it and reciprocate to it. And the people that don't give to us, the people who don't love us, we end up honoring them and valuing them and giving so much to them. So it feels like, these past situations where this person may have been giving, they may have been open, they were met with a lot of one-sided, behavior, or the love was unrequited, right? And I feel like the more you press onto this person, the more this is going to push this person away. Okay. Now it's weird because it's just like they know that you are the queen. They know that you are like the authority. They know that you are the star, because all of, their eyes are on you. Okay. But, I'm also getting that this might be a situation in this in this relationship where maybe you weren't reciprocating, and this person isn't able to move past like that time frame where you weren't necessarily like, I'm getting huge confirmation that some of you guys, there was a time period where you may have been dating other people or giving other people your attention, or you were just focused on other things. And, this person is still like hurt and bothered by that. Okay, they're still lacking closure. And I feel like maybe for some of you guys, if you did not value this person in the past, they're not, they're really like, they really took that to heart. Okay, or they really like felt rejected even by it. For some of you, they're still living in the past about that. The biggest thing around this connection is your fourth house. So it definitely felt like family. It definitely feels like home. And there's definitely like ability, like a foundation or a conceptualization of this connection. But I definitely, like at this time, see that this person is lacking closure in major aspects of their life because they're unable to mature. And they feel like your direct communication, your joy, your beliefs, and your benevolent authority is healing them. Okay, it just feels like this person isn't on the same level. Okay, it definitely feels like, there's a little bit of like this person is not as highly ascended as you are. Okay, and then going back to the text here, if you want to, open yourself up to receiving the support of this divine masculine energy in the physical world, you have to like stay feeling secure. Okay, you have to stay feeling secure within yourself, so that you attract them energetically. Okay, I feel like, this person, they have had like a very strong presence in helping you like build a foundation in your life. Okay, that may not have been possible otherwise. But I'm not necessarily sure, if they're able to bring like your connection to a harmonic balance in the 3D reality. In a way that's more reciprocating. Okay. Now, even if they might be giving you material things, I feel like emotionally that is what is missing, right? There is like a lack of like emotional reciprocation in this situation. This person, they don't know how to express themselves. Okay, that's really what I'm seeing in this situation. What they really want to tell you is that they're lacking acceptance in a lot of aspects of their life, and this is what's preventing the harmony. Okay, this is why they're feeling so defensive every time you challenge them, or every time you're asking them for something. Okay, they haven't stopped watching you. They won't stop watching you, but they want you to know that like the more that you feel secure in this situation, you realize that, even in their absence, that nothing is missing. Even if this situation appears to be one-sided, they want you to know that you guys are spiritually united, and that, this Pentacles energy is very materialistic. It's very much the world view and having them in the 3D, and that they want you to know that, your love transcends that space and time, right? It transcends matter. Okay, and the more that you feel with this generator staying grounded, the more that you feel secure in this situation, the better chance you have at materializing this connection in a harmonic way, in a way that's balanced, in a way that is reciprocating. Okay, and that's what I'm seeing. okay? They feel like you're curing them. That's why they're watching. So stay secure, stay grounded, stay joyful, and understand that nothing is missing. And that even if this connection does not reconcile in the 3D, that you guys are forever one, okay? This is what they want you to know, and that, you know, your connection has put them on a path to healing, and that now they're just, the timing isn't right. You know, they're not completed in other aspects of their life. And that's what I'm seeing, okay? Let's get your healing mantra. Let's get your healing mantra. What is this? What do you need to affirm over this situation so that you guys have the best chance? There's nothing to do but wait. Oh my God. Soothing impatience. Like I was getting, like, you definitely need to soothe your impatience, because I feel like you became very impatient with this person, because maybe it is taking them a long time to complete the cycle, okay? And you know, maybe you realize, you know, exactly where this person needs to heal. You recognize their inner struggle so much, right? And you're like, I'm here to be like your nurturer, your carer, you're like the sensitivity that you need. And maybe when, you know, you've been giving so much of that to this person, trying to help them heal, you have been healing them. But I feel like it was taking too long, and you grew impatient, and maybe, you know, this took you out of your feminine energy, and you became controlling and demanding and you know, arrogant perhaps, and that drove the separation. And I feel like at this point, there's nothing that you can do but wait for this person to heal, okay, if you want to, all right? That's what they want you to know. Pile 1, let me know how that resonates, okay? And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your selection. You chose this beautiful blue card, and your message is: imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light for your relationship. Feel your relationship being healed in this very moment, okay? Now, okay, there's definitely healing, okay, in this connection. And if you are seeking reconciliation, I definitely feels like there's a need to reconcile like broken or disparate parts, okay? Definitely feels like something was broken in this connection perhaps, or there was something hurtful done to the connection. You know, meditations, you know, romantic love meditations are common, and you can, you know, do this meditation. This is a meditation, you know, imagining you guys surrounded by light, and because whatever shadow aspects that you may have been acting out of are not a reflection of your unconditional love, and healing of it will require your unconditional love, okay? So let's see what's going on here from the Twin Flame Ascension Oracle, which inspired this reading today. This is my new deck. So I'm really excited to see what comes out, okay? So let's see what's going on. We're going to read it from the book just because they can say it better than I can. And we're still learning this deck. Okay, so let's see. Okay, that wanted to flip out, so we're just going to take it. Ooh, Dang, this deck is rude. It's talking about shift or be shifted, spiritual awakening, okay? It's kind of like that concept in the Bible, or like in certain religions, like surrender, or you gonna be surrendered. Like, this kind of feels like this is what you know, what's the message is for you right now. It's like there's a need to shift into a different reality, or take different actions, okay? So that you can have the, you know, so that you do serve your highest purpose, your highest good for everyone involved here, okay? So let's see what's going on. Pile 2 in this connection. Passion. Alrighty. And then, all right, let's read this one from the book first before we get any more, all right? So, shift or be shifted, a spiritual awakening. Your soul is waking up and is ready to spiritually evolve. This evolutionary process is activating your divine blueprint so that you can live your destiny. This card implies that you are in the midst of a spiritual awakening and are shifting away from ego-driven ambition to find more fulfillment in your life, love, and livelihood. To align with your heart's desires requires that you make major life adjustments, which can turn your world upside down with respect to relationships, where you live, or your job. Choosing freedom in all aspects of your life give you permission to make choices about the direction of your journey and guides you towards your highest good. Don't let fear paralyze your actions, which will prevent you from living in alignment with your highest truth. Taking action invites the universe to intervene on your behalf. That's co-creational energy, redirecting your path and assisting you to take the necessary action to shift, or you will be shifted. Making life-changing decisions is not easy. However, altering your thoughts about the process will enable you to integrate these changes in a productive manner, okay? So I definitely feel like there's a mixed group here. So some of you guys have made like a tremendous change in this dynamic, in this connection. For others, you're still struggling, going round and round in this connection, but there's like an impasse here, or there's like a situation where there may not be, like, there's no progress to be made, okay? Now, I feel like for some of you guys, you may have needed to, like, you guys are very passionate about each other, and I can feel that, but I definitely feel like one or you or this partner have felt your freedom inhibited in this situation, or maybe there was a lack of, you remembering your power in the dynamic. Your power to say no or to walk away from a situation is always there, okay? Your choice is always, your free will is always there. Like it says in the text, taking action invites the universe to intervene on your behalf, okay? And I feel like for some of you, maybe half of you, I feel like you may have taken like you may have made a tremendous adjustment in this connection. Maybe you did move, maybe you did change your job in some way, or you may have you made a decision that impacted this connection, and this was a major correction and a major fix, that is allowing healing to occur in this connection. But I also feel like for some of you guys, you're still resisting that shift. You're still not totally living in alignment with your highest truth, so that the universe can redirect you if you need to, if it needs to. Okay. Now, some of you guys, it definitely feels like you may have taken some kind of like action that may have, I'm not saying that it was the right or wrong decision, but I definitely feel like this was a symbol of your freedom, your free will, your detachment, and it showed this person that you were very serious, okay? That you were very serious about having a grounded and realistic connection, okay? I feel like some of you guys made a life-changing decision that wasn't easy, okay? But I feel like, you definitely, like for some of you who have felt like they already made that decision, you definitely had to like shift your like beliefs or your mindset around it and view it as something that was ultimately, something that was going to redirect you or change the energy. Because like I was getting before, it felt like you guys may have, reached some kind of impasse, but the passion is there, and it felt like it was something that wasn't able to kind of like evolve in that current circumstances, okay? Now, with the 12th house energy, this is beautiful, and that kind of goes hand in hand with the spiritual awakening. Spiritual awakenings is all about seeking greater oneness. It's all about seeking greater freedom, seeking more, like, more ascension in general. I also feel like it helped, like, there's a lot of you moving away from kind of like ego-driven behaviors and seeking more oneness, that where, your individual ego doesn't matter with that 12th house. I also feel like there's a need to keep this connection a secret. Some of you guys are not telling people about this connection because it definitely feels like a soulmating. It feels like a divine connection, where there may be philanthropy involved. There may be activism involved. There may be, some kind of like, this is beautiful because I feel like it is like a special union. And for some of you guys, there's been a lot of attacks on your like romantic relationship. Maybe you dealt with a lot of third parties, or you dealt with like friendships betraying you, and you dealt with disloyal partners, or people just don't want to see you have like a happy family. People don't want to see you have this happy union. And I feel like, you know, keeping this a secret, keeping this, you know, separate from everyone else, like there's nobody that you need to talk to about this. And like, you know, I don't talk about this as much, especially like I used to talk about it a lot in my personal readings, but I always recommend that stop telling your girlfriends and your buddies about your partner. Okay, at the end of the day, when someone sees you awakening and shifting and becoming one with somebody, honoring, having a sacred union with someone, that just reminds them of their inability to have a healthy partnership. Okay, people don't really want to see this, and most of the time people are giving very, very, very bad advice. Okay, they don't know how to communicate. They don't know how to have peaceful relationships. A lot of it, you know, going back to the spiritual awakening, you know, keeping your involvement hidden, you know, with this person. You know, maybe there is like maybe both of you do have some kind of status or public figures, or you're maybe public figures, or, you know, there's a shared network, or, you know, it just feels like, you know, you guys are very passionate about this, and, you know, people cannot ruin what they don't know about. And for some of you guys, there may have been gossip around this, or there may have been something negative around this connection. But I definitely feel like the best thing that you can do is stop telling people about your relationship or problems that you're having with your partner. At the end of the day, when you start building and establishing roots, it's, you know, I'm getting that song by Beyonce, "It's Only Us When the Lights Go Down." Okay, it's only you two when the lights go down. It's only you two in your marriage bed or your consummation. It's only you two. So there, you know, there's no reason to be out, you know, yapping about your relationship, especially when, you know, there is healing to be done in it. Okay, so let's see. Let's get more information around what is going on or what needs to be healed in this situation. Okay, we're also going to get messages from this person. Okay. Yeah, okay, so for some of you guys, oh yeah, we have the King coming out. All right, and we have a Lover. I love that. Okay, some of you guys, this person loves, you know, some of you guys are very inspired to write poetry about one another, or you know, write, you know, some love messages to each other. You know, this person, they love it when you express yourself, okay, and show that you're passionate about them. This person, they're in their kingship with you. They're very like benevolent. I also feel like, and I was getting this a little bit in Power One, but like a lot of you are dealing with somebody where you're going to be doing something like of public relevance here, okay? Maybe philanthropy. Maybe, you know, teaching people about oneness, or engendering like social empathy in some way. And, you know, this person, how they're, you know, what they want to tell you, how they're feeling about you is very, very passionate. But this, don't allow like obsessive passion to harm you or destruct you in some way, okay? Maybe there was something abusive or destructive that happened in this situation. I'm getting that you guys are like crazy in love with each other, okay? But, you know, for some of you guys also, if you are in separation with this person and this person isn't, you know, they're not reciprocating, don't be so devoted to somebody and that stops you from exploring other options. I also feel like, you know, don't stay don't stay devoted to a destructive ruler, okay? Don't stay, if somebody isn't enlightened, if they're not benevolent, if you don't believe in their like dreams. then they don't benefit you, okay? If this person is ruling over you without any restraint, or they're feeling excessively entitled to you, then that is not healthy. But I feel like, you know, for most of you guys in this pile, you are so like obsessively passionate about one another, okay? I definitely feel like, you know, maybe you had to move away from this because it was not like, it was something that was destructive, okay? Maybe you did make a significant change as it pertained to your, you know, with respect to your relationship, with respect to where you live, your job. And I feel like that definitely helped put things in perspective, and to help this person understand that you know, won't stay devoted to somebody who doesn't have any restraint, okay? Or that they're not, you know, honoring you in the way that you deserve. So let's keep going. Does this person want to tell you from the divine counterparts messages, okay? You broke me. You broke this person's heart. You hurt this person in some way, okay? Total opposites. Unrealistic expectations. Excessive feelings of entitlement. What did I say? Okay. And then can we fix it? Yeah, and then on the bottom of the deck, I can't control you anymore. It definitely feels like, you know, this person has some rulership over you that wasn't restrained. This person, you know, was controlling, okay? They might indeed be like a leader in some way, or they may have like this tendency to be very dominating and bossy and controlling over you. But what's being highlighted is this person's hidden tendencies, especially with this "you are my total opposite." Maybe you reflected the light and this person was reflecting the shadow aspects, okay? But that is both, you know, here to help you guys integrate and so that you become more balanced. This person, whatever you did, it broke this person. It hurt this person a lot, actually. And I feel like, you know, they want to fix things with you. They have, you know, so much passion for you, okay? And you do with this person as well. This person wants to fix things with you because the passion is just so beautiful and so intense. Like, you guys are definitely like obsessing about each other. You're definitely like I'm hearing longing for each other as well. Something that you did, this person wants to know that you really hurt them, okay? You did, pile 2, okay? But I feel like this was driven by like your obsession that was, you know, harmful, actually, okay? Harmful obsession. But I also feel like this person, you know, they had, you know, their obsession that was, you know, driven by, you know, feeling entitled to you, feeling excessively entitled to you, and not having any restraint either, okay? In this, I have unrealistic expectations. It kind of feels like they, you know, you might have reacted to this. You may have reacted to the fact that you maybe have been realizing that this person was expecting things of you and not really, you know, returning that same degree. I feel like they want, let's see what's going on here. So, let's see. What does this person want pile 2 to know about what's going on in their connection? That they're obsessed. Okay, we have the 8 of Pentacles. They want to let you know that they want to work on this with you. They want to fix it, okay? Let's see. The 4 of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles reversed, okay? Okay, on the bottom of the deck, We have the Nine of Pentacles. Yes, you freed yourself from this person's restraint or their excessive entitlement or their unrealistic expectation to just have like all out, you know, rulership over you. Okay, I feel like for a lot of you, something that you did, you've mastered like you've mastered a behavioral pattern, you know, around this. And the beautiful thing about this Eight of Pentacles energy that represents self-mastery in a dynamic, a lesson, okay, is that you don't want to be crazy in love anymore, okay? Now, studies show that in the initial phases of romantic love, okay, that is very different than other forms of love, like maternal or paternal love or companionable love. There isn't the same kind, like in those different forms of love, there isn't the same kind of desire, okay, that inspires obsession, compulsion, and that may be destructive, okay? Those things, especially in the initial stages of a connection, are they can actually shut down, like, you know, those behaviors like passion and like, you know, the sensation, like the desire of someone can shut down certain aspects of the brain, like responsible for cognition, like your prefrontal cortex, where your decision making is, right? So sometimes you'll see connections that are very passionate and people will fall in love with someone from a different religion or someone who lives across the world, or situations that seem very unrealistic, right? Okay, but there's something that, you know, inspires them. The passion may inspire them to say, we'll make it work. However, when we are establishing long-term connections, okay, sustainable connections, we can't have our prefrontal cortex shut down, okay? We have to take our times and, you know, as, you know, relationships develop, as they grow beyond those initial phases of lust and desire and attraction, then you become more realistic. You become more grounded in love, okay? The relationship is based on mutual respect, friendship, and trust, and not just passion, okay? And this is what I feel like, you know, you might have been in the initial stages with this person, but I definitely feel like this, you know, feels like a missed opportunity at this point, okay? It definitely feels like a missed opportunity, because this person, with that, you know, in that obsessive and initial phases of attraction and desire, they may have been acting out of some unrealistic expectation, okay? Around you, their restraint over you, or some type of entitlement they may have had. But it feels like a decision that you made that helped you shift into this Four of Pentacles energy, where you were, you know, grounded, conservative, your boundaries were placed, and you became very protective of yourself, because, you know, it feels like while you have been learning and mastering your skills in this situation around learning detachment from like these obsessive and passionate feelings and longings that you may have had around this connection, you know, it feels like this person is still missing, you know, some opportunities to learn here, okay? I actually want to clarify this Ace of Pentacles energy. It's like they wanted to control you, but they didn't want you to control them, okay? Or something like that. I don't know. Give me more about this Ace of Pentacles situation, okay? I definitely feel like this person, you know, the passion in this connection, the physical attraction and lusting after each other, you guys are definitely obsessed. But, you know, it feels like that may have been inspiring this desire to want to marry each other. But like I was saying before, when considering marriage, right, you have to, you know, be more responsible in your decision making. You can't make decisions based on passion, okay? And I also have been, you know, like there are also a lot of studies out here that show that a lot of people are actually not choosing not to marry because they fear the financial and personal ramifications of divorce. So you might see a lot of people shacking up, or a lot of people just choosing to stay single and like moving, having long-term living situations with their friends and just dating, because of the divorce rate and any kind of other issues that may arise. There are also studies that are showing that people are taking a much longer time to when deciding to marry because they're learning the ins and out of their person. Okay, but I feel like this person is not really. Let me get more information here around this Ace of Pentacles, please. The Knight of Cups. Okay, so I definitely feel like I feel like this person with this can we fix it, they're coming in. You guys are there. There's going to be another opportunity here. Okay, there's going to be another opportunity with this person. Offers of love coming in, to help heal this connection. But I definitely feel like the best thing that you did to help shift this connection into more balance, where you guys are more integrated in your shadow and light aspects, are helping dissolve some kind of unrealistic expectations that you may have been mirroring in this connection. Okay. I feel like also, with that Knight of Cups, this person, they may have had, with that Knight of Cups, they may have been a little too dreamy. They may have been a little too, unrealistic about this situation, idealistic about this situation, when in reality, this person is going to have to make certain sacrifices. Okay, the biggest thing that I feel like this person wants to tell you is that they see that you have, shifted into your detachment, you shifted into your independence, you remembered your power in this situation. They want to tell you that they can't control you anymore, and this is making them even more passionate about you. For a lot of you, this is making them even more passionate about you. And there is an opportunity. I definitely feel like there will be an opportunity to fix this now that you've moved into greater emotional balance. Okay, I definitely feel like that is the healing that is occurring in this connection, is that you're no longer in this obsessive passion with this person that is destructive to you and to them. And what this person is needing to work on with the Eight of Pentacles is some kind of unrealistic, and idealistic expectation they've been having around this connection. And where that may be stemming from. So let's see. Let's get the healing. How can we heal, affirm healing over this situation? Okay, discovering happiness. I allow myself to be content exactly as I am. I love that for you. That Nine of Pentacles that showed itself to me earlier was a strong contentment, okay? And even if, you and this person, are in separation, there's healing to be done, there's a broken connection here, you're still contented, right? Because you're not allowing, passion to control you anymore, okay? Or this person's whatever manipulative behavior that they may have been displaying to you control you anymore. Because I feel like whatever you did, you redirected this connection, okay? Because this person was missing too many opportunities to learn here, okay? And you were devoted. I feel like you were devoted. And, this was not, like, at all, like, contenting, or I don't even know if that's a word, but this was not satisfying to you, okay? And when you shifted and you made the choice that put you on that shifted you in a different reality, I definitely feel like this helped this connection like polarize in a healthier way. But I definitely feel like it may have been, there may have been some kind of chaos that may have ensued that was driven by you guys' passion for one another. It's hard. It's really hard when you're so passionate, dreaming, you about someone. And this can manifest a lot of different ways. This person sees that you have really, like, you really balance your emotions a lot in this situation. After maybe, after maybe hurting them. Okay, maybe, you did have to see, how destructive your actions were. And this was just, a learning opportunity for you to master and to release what's potentially destructive and prepare for a new life where you are not unrealistic, and you can sustain a long-term relationship. Maybe you have had these relationships, maybe you haven't had a long-term relationship that has been healthy, and maybe they've just been very passionate or short-lived, but what you are learning and maturing beyond is something that can be sustained. Okay, even when the passion and the lust has expired. And studies show that lust and passion declines after 2 to 4 years of being in a relationship with someone. So if this person, they want to marry you, and I feel like you are likewise. And I feel like for some of you guys, they might come in and offer that, or you will be considering that going forward if there was a renewal in this situation. That you can make that decision, based on what the facts that are being presented, if this person is actually a good fit for you, okay? Because it really feels like, you guys are opposites, or you have opposite tendencies, okay? Especially when it pertains around your 12th house. Maybe this person, their shadow tendencies, they were able to control you with their shadow tendencies because of your, lack of awareness around that. When you're awakening to this person's ego-driven behavior and realizing that that was some kind of restraint that they had over you instead of it being born of, unconditional love, okay? That's what I'm seeing at this time, pal. To let me know how that resonates. What they really want to tell you is that they want to fix things with you, okay? And that they're not going to be controlling you anymore. And that they're needing to adjust their expectations. For some of you, what you really need to know is that this person is still missing opportunities to learn because they're too busy, obsessing about you and dreaming about you. But either way, they're obsessed, honey. So is we mad? Okay, are we mad that they're regularly obsessed with you? Okay, I don't think so. But they need to make sure that this is not destructive obsession, and they need to come out of that on their own, okay? I also feel like it's very important to keep this connection private because I definitely feel like you guys have philanthropy to do with one another, okay? And especially if this person, some of y'all just have a creative talent together, and this is going to be very, very beautiful, and you need to protect this legacy that's unfolding. For a lot of you, you will be moving on with this person. But what they say, opposites attract, right? That's what I'm seeing, pal, too. Let me know how that resonates down in the comments below, and I'll see you in another video. Bye. Hi, pal 3. Last but not least, welcome to your selection. Give each other some space right now at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best, okay? Now, it doesn't feel like a full separation. At least you guys are very energetically connected as well. But I definitely feel like it's very important. Some of you guys have a very anxious attachment style. So you might, start acting crazy when you are perceiving that there's too much space between the two of you. And I will tell you that right now, this person may be avoidant. That's usually how it happens. This is a fact of life. That you guys might have different attachment styles. But what you're looking for is a secure attachment. So you want to make sure that you can spend time alone and, trust that everything is going to be okay. Okay? I feel like for some of you guys, you're struggling when this person is at work, or, you're struggling when this person goes traveling. And I just saw 111 on my clock. You're struggling when this person is away from you. Okay? So let's see. What is going on in this connection? So the Twin Flame Ascension Oracle deck. This is my new deck. Pile 3, welcome home. Mission accomplished, okay? Just because you guys give each other some space doesn't mean that this is not your home and that this is not your person, okay? I love this. It's so beautiful. 1111. You know that is like the twin flame ascension energy. Oh my gosh. Let's read from the book though. See if we can get anything else. You don't have nothing to worry about, baby. Mission accomplished. Just like the majestic swan, you have the ability to captivate with supreme radiance. You're captivating this person. That's what they want you to know, okay? Wear your crown of glory with dignity. Your life portrays a beautiful image of ease and grace as your actions exemplify wonder and motion. You stand tall with pride and go forward in life with steadfast inner peace and purity. You embody the harmonic balance of the masculine and feminine energies, creating oneness with your divine source. You are in perfect alignment, which generates personal empowerment, allowing you to experience supreme joy and spiritual enlightenment. Living moment to moment, take time to explore the beauty of your journey. This card that you have, this card implies that you have become the oracle because you have aligned with your higher wisdom, which has been directing you this entire ascension journey. You have become one with yourself and the world. Stay the course and focus on progress, not perfection. You have earned the ability to make meaningful money and have affirming relationships. Consider this card a huge congratulations because you have found heaven on earth, okay? Paradise, honey. May you continue to experience inner peace and harmony. Welcome home, Pile 3. Yo, and you know, the swan, you know, they always say that swans mate for life. For some of you guys, this is your mate for life, okay? But this is very beautiful because you have, like, some of you guys are really on a twin flame journey or you're on a soulmate journey. And that you guys have really, like, you're honoring where you are truly one with one another. You have created so much balance in this situation. This person, they see your radiance, they see your crown, they glorify you. You're so, like, you have so much dignity in, like, your life as well. They see that you just, like, your movement is very graceful and with ease, and they really don't see, like, you're doing it, like, you're like this person, you have them in awe, child. You have them in awe. Let's keep going. I love this. And, like, this space that you're taking away from each other is just to, like, celebrate, like, this homecoming, celebrate this ascension, celebrate this awakening. Celebrating your personal empowerment. Celebrating how much you've ascended, celebrating the money you have earned in your relationships that are very affirming of that. Pile 3, what's going on in this connection? And then we'll get messages from them. Okay, this person, they feel like you are at home. You guys are at home with one another. Yes, that's kind of what I was getting with this as well. For some of you guys, you have traveled a lot, or you're, like, you know, you're on a quest or a journey to, you know, for more truth and more knowledge. And maybe this person is having a hard time with you being so, like, nomadic or gypsy-like, or you're having an issue with them. It feels like, you know, you're like, you know, in that show Euphoria, you know, Jules. It's like Jules was, like, the crazy, like, not gonna say crazy one, but she was, like, the more free one, or she just needed to, like, be more like detached, or just needed to, like, experience, like, a different like, go on different quests and, you know, be away from, you know, her partner a little bit more. And I feel like this is maybe you. For a lot of you, this person is having a hard time with you traveling or needing to move so much. They miss you, okay? They miss you a lot. Maybe you did move, or there's a long distance relationship here. But I definitely feel like, you know, this person, they might be struggling with your need to kind of, like, be free. Like, this person wants to, like, they want to control you, okay? For some of you struggle, they, like, really have struggled with, like, wanting to possess you a little bit, okay? We have the 8th house. Okay. going on here in this connection? Student, what did I say about you always seeking more knowledge? Humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning. And for some of you guys, this person is having a hard time with you needing to journey so much, okay, to have knowledge, to learn. This person, they love that you're a student. They're in awe of like your movement and how you like move around a lot. They think that they think that this is kind of, you know, like they think that you're a gypsy, or they think that you're a nomad. They think that you changed a lot, okay, because you learn so much and then you integrate it. It just feels like you guys, with this mission accomplished, welcome home, you have been ascending, you've been raising your consciousness so much, okay? You might have been drawn to Power 3 in what you're manifesting video, but you are so open to lifelong learning, okay? And like especially with this 8th house energy, it deals with like the mysteries of life, or but it also just represents like your personal power. This person loves the fact that you have so much power, okay? What did I say? You're a seeker. You're a seeker. You're like, you have a thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are. And you see how this person has just got a backpack on in their journey and go across the field of like nothingness. It just feels like this person, like maybe you went on a road trip, or you like, this person is like struggling with the fact that you need to like, you quest so much. You know, also it kind of feels like that story of Michelle and Barack Obama as well. You know how, like, I don't know if you ever heard of their love story, but there was a period in time where Barack was away from home, just in a different country, in a cabin, reading books. Like, you know, like, people don't know this about Barack, and they think, you know, they just see their public relationship and, you know, his 2 terms in office. But that man is very brilliant, okay? It has like a tremendous, like they have a beautiful story with one another. And there's, you know, their journey to like their mission accomplished, the White House, right? You know, required maybe, you know, partners to be away. And a lot of studies show that like particularly sustaining sexual desire in a connection is, you know, these partners actually, they don't have a lot of sex, or they're not around each other all the time because they're so busy. And it feels like, you know, the biggest thing that this person wants you to you know here is that even if they are away or you are away, you have to trust that, you know, everything will always work out for the best, and that, you know, you guys have to remember that you are individuals together, and individuals together, meaning that you are first your individual self. You first need to come home to yourself. You first need to reach higher learning on your own, and that will cascade into every aspect of your life, so that you can have this affirming relationship, okay? I definitely feel like what this person wants to tell you is that they feel like this connection is heaven on earth. They feel like it's their paradise. That you are their hunger, you are their thirst. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Can we fix it? Some of you guys are here from Power 2. Please stay. Yeah, some of you guys with the seeker, it kind of wanted to come out in the shadow aspects. Inability to commit to a path once found. It feels like some of you guys, you are the one that is kind of wanting to like always leave the connection. I don't know what this is, or maybe you have like a fear of intimacy, or you're just, you know, scared of unions. I'm hearing, she a runner, she a track star. She gon' run away when it gets hard. She can't take the pain, she can't get scarred. And if you are a they, just put they there, okay? This person, you know, maybe there was struggles in the connection. Maybe there are things that need to be fixed. And I feel like for some of you guys, you just, you know, you be just moving on. Like, you just move on to the next thing. And maybe you did leave, okay? I definitely feel like this person wants you to stay, okay? They want you to stay. I have unrealistic expectations. Some of you guys are here from Power 2, so that might be, you know, this might be a continuation for you. And then I have trust issues, okay? So they definitely struggle when you are away, okay? And maybe, you know, and then what's on the bottom of the deck, I wanted you the moment I saw you. Okay, so I definitely feel like this may have been a love at first sight, but you know what this person is struggling with here with you is trust and expectations. And a lot of times when people have trust issues, they really do have, that kind of goes hand in hand with unrealistic expectations. Maybe the trust issues are deriving from an expectation that may be unrealistic. Maybe the unrealistic expectation is that you will be at home all the time, or that you will be like always answering their phone call, or you just like at their beck and call, when really you're kind of like, for some of you guys, you're really hermits or introverted, and you like to travel and you like to learn a lot, and like you have your own personal power that this person is still not like comfortable with. I don't know why that I wasn't expecting this from you guys, but it feels like you're just such a a truth seeker. You guys might be Sagittarius, but it feels like your devotion to lifelong learning may take you away from this person, or may cause you to kind of like detach in a way. And I feel like maybe maybe some struggles that this person is really struggling with, that's what they want you to, they want you to stay put, or they just don't want you to go anywhere. For some of you guys, you are very beautiful and attractive, and this person knows that a lot of people are going to be like interested in you or desiring you, and they're worried that you're going to find somebody better, or that you're going to find somebody else when you're gone away on your travels, and they're really struggling to trust you. Okay, I also feel like with this 8th house energy, if this person is a provider anyway, or they're giving you money, this person is like they have a tremendous amount of inner struggle around fearing that people might use them. Okay, so let's see. We have the Star in the reverse. We have the 10 of Cups in the reverse. And what did I say? We have Sagittarius. Some of y'all, this Sagittarius energy is here. Like, I'm definitely getting people who are very prone to seeking out truth wherever it is, okay? And we have the 5 of Swords. Yeah, there's been a tremendous amount of conflict, okay? There was a conflict in this situation. But I definitely feel like for some of you guys, this is when you weren't taking care of yourself, okay? You weren't taking care of yourself. Maybe you were using this person's resources too much and forgetting your personal power. But I feel like, this, whatever conflict has, happened in this connection, has led to both of you guys feeling, as if there hasn't been, the fulfillment that you really, really desire. But I definitely feel like this is your person, okay, for a lot of you guys. And there's just like a lack of hope in the connection, okay? A lack of hope and a lack of faith in the connection right now because of this conflict. But you have to realize that whatever distance that was created, or space that was created, through this conflict, that, that was an opportunity for you guys to seek more knowledge, have more humility and devotion to learning, okay? So that you can, translate this knowledge into action, okay? This is tough because I definitely feel like whatever conflict, it can be fixed. You can fix it, okay? But I'm just not sure how you do that at this time. I feel like, maybe this space and learning will naturally evolve. That's kind of what I was getting in your pre-meditation for a lot of you guys, is that, allow nature to take its course in this situation. The more learning that you do, the more humility that you apply, the more that you remember your personal power and your quest. I'm hearing that for some of you guys, you were on this quest before you met this person. For some, I'm definitely getting a lot of movement, a lot of traveling from this group of people. And it feels like, this person is still, that song I'm channeling, it's like, this is the way you are. This is the way that you are. It kind of feels like this person is still coming to terms with you just being so different. And that, you may struggle with, staying put. I also feel like, whatever conflict that happened in this connection, this person may have driven you away. They may have made a decision that, that was ego driven. That was, born of some kind of trust issue. Especially because it feels like with this 8th house, you may have been using this person's resources, using their money. And it was something, a rash and hasty decision that this person made. But I feel like this also reminded you of your personal power, and helped you remember that your quest has been, you've been on this quest before, and that it doesn't stop just because you fall in love, okay? I feel like this has been a long road. And while there may feel like there's a lack of fulfillment and lack of hope in this connection at this time, there is an ability to fix this. Okay, let me get more information around this 10 of Cups in the reverse, please, Spirit. What happened here that caused this feeling of, it just also feels like, this person is wanting you to wait too long, and it feels like they have a bunch of different like unfulfilling relationships in their environment that are blocking this connection. Okay, pile 3, let's figure out what this 10 of Cups is all about, okay? Because this person wants you to stay. They want to fix it. Okay, not that one. I need an actual. Let me see something. You're so beautiful, okay? And this person, they just can't handle how like attractive you are, and trusting you is something that makes it hard to trust you, okay? And this is why this person is so like maybe contented. I'm not gonna say they're contented. They're definitely not contented or satisfied in their life in these like relationships, and this just feels like family and friends and partnerships and just dynamics, that this connection is asking them to ascend and grow. Like, I'm hearing that you took your power back and you went back on your quest, right? And you continue learning, and it just feels like there's a lot of complacency in this 10 of Cups, and it feels like you're lacking faith and lacking hope in this person. And they want you to stay through this situation and trust that they will evolve beyond, these trust issues and these unrealistic expectations that they may have. Clarifying the 10 of Cups, the Queen of Swords in the reverse. It definitely feels like a conflict in this connection that was driven by some kind of resentment, bitterness, anger, some kind of distorted communication from you or this person. It's definitely giving a lot of air sign energy. You might be in Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or you have some significant Mercury placements as well. But it feels like, something happened in this connection where this person with the 2 of Wands on the bottom of the deck, they don't know how to move forward because I just feel like they're so plagued with so much, activity from these unfulfilling relationships, okay? With this Queen of Swords in the reverse, this might be a person. Is this a person that they're involved with? No, it's not. It just feels like this was a conflict, that created an unfulfilling dynamic with you two. And this person, they just don't know how to, they don't know how to plan to come towards you because they just have so much. Like, some of you, there's a large age difference in this connection, and that this person, they may have just structures in their life that were in place before you came along, okay? But I feel like, from the moment this person, saw you, they knew that you were somebody that they wanted more from, okay? But I feel like these things that they're involved in, the 4 of Wands in the reverse, and we have Justice in the bottom of the deck, okay? This person, they're not, they're not able to kind of like control, like they're not able to find their sense of empowerment or their sense of responsibility for creating this unfulfilling dynamic with you. And I feel like with the Four of Wands, it kind of feels like, you know, with this mission accomplished and the welcome home and this giving each other space, it feels like, you know, this is a celebration that you're having by yourself. Okay, you're celebrating your knowledge, you're celebrating your ascension, you're celebrating the beauty of your life, you know, and that is beautiful, and that is exactly what you need to do, because this person, they're not able to kind of remove these different elements that may be blocking you guys from having a harmonious relationship. And it doesn't feel like a particular thing or person. Like, it doesn't, like, I have not gotten any third party energy across any of the readings today. So please don't think that this is somebody else. And even if you know that they're involved with someone else or they have other options, that's not the blockage. It's simply the fact that this person isn't able to remove themselves from unfulfilling dynamics, right? And align with this higher vibration that is more fulfilling, that is more enlightened, right? And it's like they're watching you move forward. They're watching you have more beauty in your journey, in your quest, okay? And they know that, you know, on this journey of seeking more knowledge and doing this on your own, right? That you might decide to leave, okay? You might not stay. And this would be their missed opportunity, okay? It would be a tremendous amount of missed opportunity because this person wasn't able to take responsibility for themselves, okay? And remove themselves from and make the sacrifices that they need, right? And with this eighth house, it also feels like with you in this please stay, this person, they want to let you know that they realize that you're very serious. It's like, it's either now or never. It's either life or death. It's either we create or we end. And I definitely feel like, you know, this person's inability to kind of overcome these trust issues, it causes them to stay in these relationships, in these situations that don't require as much trust. They don't require as much, you know, intimacy and devotion, right? And enlightenment. You know, these situations, they're not enlightened. And that's really what I'm seeing here. In this situation, Pile 3. So let's see for our affirmation. What can we affirm, you know, in this situation? It doesn't feel like it's over, okay? And this also came out in Pile 1, soothing impatience. There's nothing to do but wait. And I feel like, you know, this person really wants you to wait. They feel like, you know, I definitely feel like this person is going to come out of this because they're so passionate for you. But, you know, and this definitely feels like you guys have reached enlightenment together, ascension together. You come home, you know, in a certain way. But it feels like the celebration is separate right now. And there's a need to fix something in the connection due to a conflict that was driven by maybe some hurtful things that you said or did. It definitely feels like the feminine in this situation, whether that's you, you know, grew resentful, grew impatient, grew angry even, perhaps, right? And that's what I'm really seeing here, Pile 3. I hope that made sense. You know, this isn't like an in-depth energy check-in. This is simply what this person wants you to know. And they really want you to know that they want you to wait. They want you to stay so that they can resolve, you know, the internal struggles that they've been having by being, you know, in being unrealistic and having these trust issues that are blocking you too. And I feel like, you know, like I was saying before, this kind of goes hand in hand. Like if this person has trust issues, it might be stemming from something that is, you know, unrealistic. Like they might be, you know, thinking, you know, too, like they, you know, some people, they want you to kind of like be breadcrumbed, or they want you to go through the struggle with them in order to prove your love in some way. It feels like this person wanted you to prove your love, or to, you know, endure some kind of abuse or toxicity, you know, to satisfy some expectation that you might not ever meet, like, because it's unrealistic. Okay, and really what this is a reflection of, and what this person is projecting, is a lack of trust. Okay, This is the issue, but they want you, they want you to stay, and they want you to have hope for the connection that they will, be able to come out of this situation. Oh, that's really, really tough, pal 3. But I definitely feel like, there's nothing to do but wait. There's nothing to do but give each other space. There's nothing to do but trust and have faith that all will work out. And this person, in the meantime, they feel like, you might find someone else, okay? Or, you're so beautiful, you're so attractive that, it's you getting back out there on the market, there's going to be like no time, like, to, and like finding someone else. And they know that this will haunt them. They know that their inability to take responsibility for their own trust issues and well-being is a reflection of their like lack of maturation, okay, and their unrealism. I also feel like this person is kind of scared of your power and how easily and gracefully you move through your life. They're struggling with certain, you being this person, this nomad or this gypsy or this traveler or this seeker, right? But it's okay. This person needs to overcome those issues on their own. There's nothing that you can do but kind of, continue to celebrate your own ascension and your completion of a cycle. Because I definitely feel like while this person is struggling to, to resolve some of their issues, you are really like, you've taken responsibility for your role in this conflict, okay? And you're feeling more harmonious, you're feeling more balanced, and they see you moving forward, and like while you like are reaching like your balance around this situation, they know that there's a chance that you will leave, okay? Pile 3. This person needs to adjust their expectations. And to understand that, this relationship needs to have trust. What's missing here? Let me see something here. I kind of want to get one more of these. I don't see anything wrong here. Okay, there's a miracle. This situation was a miracle for both of you. I feel like maybe you had been on this quest and like it was like love at first sight, and this was like a miracle, okay, with this person. Let's see. Let's get one last message about what they want to. Okay, I didn't do this for the other past, but I just feel like there's something still missing here, okay, with this person. I wasn't expecting to find true love. What more can I say? This person's going to have to come into, like, they're going to have to understand that, this is very different than what they have been existing in with this 10 of Cups. These relationships that they've had were not true love. And I feel like maybe when this person realized that that this was true love, it was very intense realization. Okay, it was a very intense realization. So, they didn't know how to react to it. And you can't, when someone comes into true love, he'll probably, you weren't realizing it either. So maybe, they weren't behaving appropriately. Like I said, with this justice in the reverse, they weren't, showing up fully and presently. Maybe they grew, not despondent, but they grew comfortable in having these conditional relationships. They thought that that was their lot in life, and finding true love was like a miracle to them. So you have to wait, okay? You have to, let this situation unfold and let this person reflect and integrate, okay? They need to integrate because the mission has been accomplished. You just have to wait for the unfolding, okay? Even if, you know, there was conflict, you know, it's resolved, honey. It's not an issue. But, you know, the biggest issue this person has is accepting this true love, okay? Not everybody's ready to accept love like that. Okay, I hope that was helpful in some way. You know, I definitely feel like there's still more to unpack here, but we can definitely get that in another reading, okay? This person, they want you to please wait, please stay, while they, you know, clear, you know, the conditional aspects in their life and prepare to have true love with you, okay? That's what I'm seeing, part 3. There's a lot of hope and beauty and potential here. I'm not even going to say potential, but fulfillment, okay? Even though this 10 of Cups is coming out in the reverse, you're feeling hopeless because there's a lot of space here. But this person is, especially if you did something to hurt this person, that created a significant delay and blockage in the connection. And, you know, you know, if you've done anything to reinforce this person's trust issues, then that definitely created a huge delay, okay? A huge delay. Trusting that you were true love, trusting that you care about them. You know, if you said something hurtful or did something to break them, you know, that what both of you are instilling in one another is a lot of doubt. Ultimately, pile 3. And the best thing that you can do is allow this person, now while you are resolving your doubt through your learning, you know, this person is still trying to translate this knowledge and this new loving perspective into action, okay? So let them do that on their own and understand that, you know, there's nothing that you can do but wait, okay? That's what I'm seeing, part 3. I'll see you later. Bye.